Hey there, Katrina Cobb, your favorite digital nomad business coach here, back with some business tips for you this week. And today I wanted to talk about how to get more of what everybody loves, word of mouth business through referrals. So I know we would all love it if just by surprise, by the generosity of people who know us, referrals were pouring in and we didn't have to do any marketing whatsoever. But I have two issues with kind of the wait and hope response for getting word of mouth. While it's wonderful, it doesn't necessarily, we don't want to assume that people know, one, who your best clients are, or two, that you're actually looking for more clients. And so I think you can really leverage the power of word of mouth by strategically asking for referrals at certain junctures within your network and your client community. So when to ask for referrals, a couple thoughts are when you hit positive project milestones, when you're having a deep conversation and there's a lot of rapport built up, and that doesn't have to be with just the client. There's a number of different opportunities, but generally when there's something positive that you can springboard off of. So the way I help people figure out how to actually ask for referrals, because I know asking can be a little bit scary anytime we worry about rejection when we ask for anything, is to think of it in really 4 steps. So the first is to kind of recap something positive. This can be either, again, a joint success you just had if it's with a client, or it can be something positive you admire about the person that you want to ask the referral from. And that could be anybody in your network, in virtual or online or in person, whoever. So something amazing about them, something why you admire them, why you think they have amazing connections, why you really appreciate your relationship, why you're proud of the success you built together, anything in here. Start off with a positive, and then what you want to do is shift into sharing your vision or your mission or your purpose. So this is what I think a lot of people miss, is putting the big why behind what you're doing. And so if you can share that you've got a vision to help and impact X number of people with your business, or to grow something the business allows you to impact a certain cause or certain charity, then that gives more people a reason to buy into why they want to support you, other than just because they like you. It makes it stronger. So that's step 2. Step 3 is then get really specific on who you're looking for. And there's a couple different ways to do this. The more specific you get, the better results you're going to get. I don't know if you've ever received a referral that wasn't really ideal for you. It's great, but also not so great, right? So 2 approaches you can take to this depend on what your service is and who you're talking to. So the most classic is, of course, the demographics, or identifying who your niche or your target audience or your ideal client is. And this can be in terms of title they play, in terms of industry, in terms of company, demographic, size, geography, whatever language you typically use to describe who you help. That's one way to go. The other way, which is also really interesting, is to go and describe in detail the problem that you solve and who else may have that similar problem, because depending on who you're talking to, they may know either the resume side of who you're looking for, or they may be in conversations kind of talking about the same issues with people that they were trying to solve. So I think those are 2 great approaches. Either way, get really specific, and that's going to paint a picture in somebody's mind of who you can help. And then the last, 4th most important piece is, after you pause and let them think, what the best and most easy way for them to connect to you is. Is it a joint email? Is it a LinkedIn connection? Is it just passing your contact along? I don't recommend that because it gets you out of the driver's seat. I think a warm introduction is perfect. If it's a guest at a networking event, fantastic. But think about what the lowest barrier to action is going to be for the person you're asking, because they're doing you a favor, right? Make it easy and make it very, very, very simple. So that's it. So positive recap, share your vision, get specific on who you're looking for, one of 2 ways, and then share a simple way for them to actually make the introduction for you. So that's how to ask for referrals in 4 easy steps. Now, it may not be an immediate thing, but it will get the wheels turning in the mind of your contact, so the next time they're with somebody that meets those criteria, they'll think of you regardless. And that's what's going to start to build your word of mouth referral marketing. So hope that helps you guys. We'll be back next week with more fun tips.